Hi, welcome to Gary's Hobby Studio, and this video is going to be a little bit different than some of the other ones. It's about one of my other hobbies that I've normally haven't talked about on this channel until today. Basically, me and my wife, we went to a con in Cleveland on Saturday, and it was Gun Con. Reason being is there's some YouTube creators that me and my wife watch on our personal accounts. And basically, they were going to be there. So we went, and one of the people that one creator that we follow, Gideon Optics, was there, and we wanted to try it out because the fact is that we do have a few optics for our pistols that we have. We got quite a few Hollow Sun, but this one YouTube creator, he recommends Gideon Optics, and so we wanted to try them out because, hey, if they're a little cheaper and they're about the same, I mean, save, maybe 50, $100, whatever the difference is, and buy those as opposed to Hollow Sun, especially if the quality is the same, but it's a little cheaper, So basically what happened was we bought a couple of these Gideon Alpha optics, and we ended up winning two more. We won the Judge and the Judge 2. They're two different optics. I want to say one's an enclosed emitter and the other one's an open emitter. Just different style, different mount. This one here is the RMR footprint, similar to the Hollow Sun 507C, 507 Comp, and the Trigicon RMR. So basically, I'm going to be comparing these with the one that I have on my one pistol here is a 507. I think it's an HE 507C because it has the Vulcan Chevron ACSS reticle, which basically instead of a dot, it has a like a little up arrow type, which I really like. And the reason why I'm going to compare this one with this is because they're both roughly about the same size. And for anybody out there, there is no magazine in it. There is no rounds in the chamber, in case you haven't noticed. So basically, I'm going to install it on the one pistol that I have. This is my 5-inch Smith & Wesson M&P. I'm going to show, before and after. I cannot show the installation if you want to see that. This video will also be on my Rumble channel. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. Okay. And as I was saying in the video there, that basically, YouTube won't let you see it, but here it is right here. It's attached. If you want to see me do it, go ahead and jump over to Rumble and you'll be able to see it. But basically, the plate and everything's on there. Can't remember exactly what I said that I was going to repeat over here. That's what happens when you get old. But anyways, so basically now that it's installed, I remember now. Basically, this one here, when I first, it wasn't this optic, it was the Hollow Sun 507 Comp that I first bought for this. And when I mounted it with the Smith & Wesson plastic plates, because they had a plastic plate for the Hollow Sun 507. The problem with it is that after so many rounds, and I'm sure people say, you didn't have it torqued right or, something, because I've done this, that, the other. And it's like, I've also seen other people complain about the same things, that it basically lets loose. I don't trust it. I recommend buying the metal plates because even if these things are aluminum, once they're torqued down between the metal here, the optic, and the metal and the steel of the frame, it really doesn't flex much because this steel doesn't flex, because the only way it moves is straight back under recoil once you fire the weapon. Okay, it doesn't flex up and down or twist this way or anything of the kind, because this steel does not. I'm not saying it can't flex, because I'm sure there'll be somebody out there that says that it can, but it does. It's a little more rigid, so there's not as much maybe side to side play, but there's more front to back because the slide goes backwards, like so, So, and that's what for the optic. That's what happens because it's doing this as opposed to side. But I had one of the screws shear off and the other one was loose. And basically, I also, too, anymore, I don't just trust the blue Loctite that they put on the screws. I add a little bit of my own, which is what I did when I was setting this one up. But the next thing is to try this out at the range. We'll be trying it out because I have weapons training this Friday or this Saturday, and so we'll see it that way. Plus, I'm gonna also try to go out to an outdoor range in my area, and also try it out so I can show you guys me using it. Because basically I don't want to film myself while I'm at the range with other people. So, as I always like to say, well, before that, but anyways, if you want to see any other type of installations, because I got some other upgrades coming for some of my other type stuff, you can let me know down in the comments below, either in this video or if you want, if you want to see, anything else, both in this one and the one on Rumble. I'll leave a link to that in the video description, so that way you can see me actually install it. And as I always like to say, have a good day, guys. Take care. Hope you have a really good 4th of July, and I'll see you next time.